Hey there, this is the Orlando Squadcast. It is your one-stop shop for all the latest news, history, and updates from the City Beautiful.
Hey, checkers.
Ooh. Yeah. The city is so huge, so there's a lot going on.
So tips, secrets, happenings, anything that's new that's happening, you're going to be hearing it here first.
Hey everyone, thank you for joining us as we explore the vibrant culture, people, and places that make Orlando beautiful. Be ready to be in the know and stay in the know with the Orlando Squadcast. Ooh. Today, I will be your host, Mark Rawmaker, but I am not the only host on this show. No. To my left, I have Mr. Robert Stack. We call him Rob, though. How's up, man? How are you?
Hey, Mark. How's it going?
It's good, man.
Good to see you.
You look good today.
I like your shirt.
Thanks.
Yeah.
This is Shaq Penny.
Yeah, baby.
Those Orlando people know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that I'm here. But it felt a little lonely.
It is
just
lonely.
being the two of us.
Yeah.
So that's why I have a third, Jonathan Spiegel. Jonathan!
I'm here to welcome you and warm you with my words. Hello, gentlemen. How are you today?
Good, man. How are you, dude?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm just relaxing over here. Thank you so much. You know, we're going to be having an awesome show here today.
Yeah. Yeah, but first we want to thank all of our new listeners.
We got to thank our new listeners. So thank you so much for listening. We love you so much. And if this is your second or third or fourth or only your fifth time listening, we love you too.
Mm-hmm.
But you might be our favorite.
Yeah. Make sure you subscribe to all of our
our
channels on podcast. We release it every Wednesday, right?
Yep.
Every Wednesday. It's on YouTube. It's on Apple Podcasts. It's on Spotify.
That's right.
Also, if you can give us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts and your preferred podcast, that'll help more people grow with us. The community, our podcast will get to more people. But today is we're going to start featuring some charities on our show, and we're really excited. Yeah. So today we're going to have Annamarie Montisano. Annamarie Montisano. She's coming on to talk about Hope for More, which is a really cool charity that she's on the board of.
Yeah.
She talks about how they do big events to gain money for.
She's going to talk about the Anti-Gala.
Yeah.
Which is a cool event, and they're doing a fashion show coming up, so you get to hear a lot about that as well.
Oh yeah, I'm going to go to that. I think.
Yeah.
I'm going to love going to that.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah.
So Mark, before we get started, what did you do this weekend?
Well, fun story of just a few weeks ago, I had my 5th baby.
Hold on, 5th?
Well, I didn't have it.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats.
Yeah, so I feel like I'm in a different echelon of parenting now.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Not many people have 5 kids.
No, I thought the rule was like after 3, you kind of step back and they raise themselves, right?
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we had 3 boys, and then we had 2 girls.
You're going to have to get a Sprinter van, like one of those UPS.
Yeah,
Bring them back.
Yeah.
We have 5 car seats in our car right now. One's a booster, if that counts. But no, it's her name is Cleo, Clio, Rose Rawmaker. She came in. She's beautiful. She's healthy. She's good. My wife's a rock star. Those who have kids or those who are moms, unbelievable what you guys do. It's crazy. But yeah, it's going well. We didn't really do much outside of that.
So that's what you
That's
did.
pretty much.
I
wanted to talk about an Orlando experience, but we had her at Celebration Hospital, which is a really cool place.
Right.
We can actually at night in the suite that we had a suite. Because my wife has given birth to 5 kids now, so we're like VIP. All the nurses were like, "What?" And also my wife's like, "We're back." They punch our card. VIPs.
You get
but
the VIP.
from Celebration, there's a whole wing that you can oversee the fireworks.
Oh, cool!
In there
way.
at night.
That's cool.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
So that's fun. That's not when the baby came out, but it was still fun.
Hurry, the finale's going.
But yeah, if anybody just reach out if you have parenting questions, because I'm a high level parent at this point.
Yeah,
you really are.
You've put in your time.
You know, the fun fact, I never changed a diaper until I had my own kid, and now I can do it. I'm like, I could win contests.
What do you think your time is for a good?
Well, it depends on
You
the
guys are
age.
both new dads.
Dirty
so
diaper.
I bet, I mean, we should have a diaper off.
Well, yeah, your kid's older than me, but I've definitely
Yeah, but I still
more
change his diaper.
I change my own diaper sometimes too, and it's pretty fast. I change your diaper,
Dude, we've been filming since.
So I think I can change in probably like a 15-second situation. Wow. But I have it all. You have to have the key is prepping it.
Yeah. Pre-powdered diaper.
Pre-powdered.
The
wipes.
Oh, I pre-powder.
That's a pro tip.
And also you have you have to pull the wipes out 5 in advance, ready to go.
Oh, you guys are
you have a blowout.
smart.
Yeah. But anyway, that's what I did.
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I've enjoyed Orlando in my home.
Good.
So, but I think it's time for our famous segment.
I think it's time for that O-Town Throwdown.
Let's throw it down, y'all.
O-Town Throwdown. We go around, we talk about what's going on in Orlando. I'm going to start off with something called Local Yokels. Right? What's happening in local stuff? What's some things you can do? That's what I'm going to talk about.
Yeah.
So this weekend coming up is actually, speaking of kids, Mother's Day.
Oh,
How nice is that? So there's a lot of things you can do. A lot of businesses have brunches. You can obviously go to the big theme parks and stuff, but there's a really cool spot. Maybe we'll go. I don't know. Maybe I'll go. But it's in Far Reach Ranch.
Where's that?
Tavares.
Oh, Tavares.
Tavares.
I thought it was Tavares.
Well,
Comment below.
It's actually Tavares.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, this is called Mamas and Mimosas.
Oh, I love it already.
So this ranch it's actually a blueberry farm. But on this Sunday from 10 to 4, it says it's nestled on the shores of Lake Dora in Central Florida. So that sounds really cool. From 10 to 4, it says, join us for our Mamas and Mimosas Mother's Day event. They'll have blueberry you pick, mimosa bar, live music, build your own bouquet station, food, drink, playgrounds, and more. And you know what? It's free.
No way.
Free? No admission fee.
That's
Free.
awesome.
I mean, the stuff's probably cost.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
But doesn't that sound fun?
That does sound fun.
Sounds great.
10 to 4, that's a good
Yeah, but wouldn't it
amount
be
of
cool to
time.
have your kids and like build their own bouquets for their
Yeah.
That would be
moms?
sweet.
And they can
That's a
pick
good
blueberries?
time for the event as well.
10 to 4.
10 to 4.
Yeah, you can go in the morning, or if you go to church or something, you can go in the afternoon.
Are you going to go? You going to take?
I asked her if she wants to go. We might head out there.
It sounds lovely.
Yeah, I think it's going to be good.
Are you going to load up your camping backpack with all your
and our
all
Sprinter
your
van.
kiddos?
And your Sprinter van,
Yeah.
your school bus.
hop
Yeah, but I think that's again, you have a lot to pick from on Mother's Day, but that's specifically for a free event to go and have your kids like kind of in a mimosa bar.
I mean, you had me at
Yeah, so that's my feature. I think it's going to be cool. Hopefully they'll have a good day there overall at the Far Reach Ranch.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's a cool name for
that
for
is a
place.
cool name.
Far Reach Ranch.
Far Reach Ranch.
Yeah, but I'm going to throw it over to Johnny now with the Park Narc.
Can't wait for the tip.
What's the Park Narc? Explain to our new listeners.
So Park Narc, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about the theme park insides and kind of just give you a little bit of information or maybe just some stuff you never heard before. And, maybe hopefully it's enlightening for you.
Ooh, what do you got? What do you got for this week?
So this week I have, this is going to be a little bit of a touch upon the changes that SeaWorld's been doing in the last couple of years, right? So SeaWorld has an awesome new coaster that's going to be coming out. It's a part of this new wave of coasters that's going to be coming out. Essentially, it's a freestanding coaster where you are literally going to be standing on the coaster. They're going to latch you in like this and around your stomach and things, right?
Yeah.
But it's like you're going to be on a surfboard.
No.
And you're going to be surfing all throughout the SeaWorld. It's kind of around the center water area.
Okay.
So you're going to be going all around that, and it's like you're going to be surfing on a surfboard.
That sounds
way.
awesome.
That
Freaking
does sound
awesome.
When are they releasing that?
So it's in testing right now.
Okay, so
Supposedly soon. Sometimes in this summer.
This summer.
Of 2023, it's going to be opening up.
What's it called?
Oh gosh, I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. I can't remember it all.
Awesome surf
Awesome
coaster.
surfer
Hang 10?
world. Hang 10. That'd be a good one.
Hang 10?
Absolutely,
That would be a good one.
Let's change it.
But this is after they've been trying to consistently release new rides every year and a half.
Yeah.
Around every year and a half at SeaWorld to try and put themselves on the map for an actual place for attractions as well.
Well, people don't realize this, but SeaWorld, in my opinion, has some of the best roller coasters.
They're awesome.
They are awesome.
Fantastic. There's one that I won't ride.
Because it's so crazy.
It's called Mako. Have you ridden that
I
one?
have not, but I've seen it.
Yes.
Okay, so if you're a tall person, it's a scary freaking ride.
Why, are you lazy?
Because there's no over the shoulder. It's a lap bar, but it's like one of those short lap bars.
Oh, yep.
So
it's just like covering your thighs.
it goes like just above like my knee, and like I'm like, this is it, and I'm like, does this one go upside down? And they're like, this one goes upside down.
No, it doesn't. That's
Yes,
not.
it does.
Yes, it does.
Oh,
And you are in a lap bar that comes mid thigh. That
Well,
was
if you're
the
6
most,
foot or taller, I would say.
yeah, if you're a taller dude, beware. It's a scary
I'm not
ride.
riding it.
And the first move is it shoots
I
up
will.
in the air and does that hill, so it
Yep.
pulls you out of your seat. It was the scariest.
Good for SeaWorld.
45 seconds of
Pipeline
my
is
life.
the name of the ride.
Pipeline.
Pipeline is the name of the new
Hang 10
standing
was
coaster.
close. I bet Hang 10 was on the list.
That's what we'll call it. We'll nickname it. Hang
Yeah,
10.
it's called Pipeline / Squadcast
Hang
Hang 10,
10.
sponsored by SeaWorld.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah, for sure.
It is.
So
Cool,
that's the
man.
newest one
I can't
coming
wait.
out.
That's cool.
So that's what's going to be hot on the streets over at SeaWorld. So make sure you check out for that this
All
summer.
right. All
Great
right.
update.
Thank you for
Thanks,
that.
Speaks.
All right, Rob, you're next with, we call this Progress
Okay.
or not progress?
All right.
What
this
is
is
progress?
something big. Now,
What
this
is it?
kind of bleeds into your world a little bit.
Let's go.
Ooh.
Theme parks.
Ooh.
So Disney just announced that they're planning, Bob Iger just announced that they're planning to spend $17 billion in improvements
What?
to the parks.
That is so much money and very specific with 17.
Wow.
17 million. It's going to be over the next 10 years.
Okay.
In addition, he said those investments will create an additional $13,000 Disney jobs.
Whoa.
So
That's awesome.
huge. Yeah. They said there's no direct plans yet on how the money is going to be spent, but speculations say the funds will be used to develop the new Lake Nona area campus
Okay.
and refurbish parts of the park and refurbish some old rides. So it says go towards new rides, new hotels, as well as potential blue sky concepts, which are very early conceptual projects that may or may not get the green light, and which includes the Disney's Animal Kingdom Dino Land getting revamped and house new attractions and experience, which can be inspired by the films of Moana and Zootopia. And then also Magic Kingdom possibly getting a trio of additional
I saw this.
built behind Big Thunder Mountain,
Yeah,
which
like
can include Coco and Kanto and like a
Villains area.
villains area.
Yeah, I saw like somebody put on Facebook
No way.
the renderings of like what it is. It's just like
Yeah.
colored behind Splash Mountain, and it said like full on like Villains Land.
Whoa.
In
That
Magic
would be
Kingdom.
so cool.
Yeah. But $17 billion over
No, that's
10
like-
years.
Yeah. And
folks.
13,000 jobs.
And 13,000
That's
jobs.
amazing.
$17 billion. I like saying the word billion.
Billion. It's got a lot of oomph to it.
Very Disney.
It is very
That's
Disney.
awesome, man. I think that's of course that's progress.
Yeah, progress.
First of all,
Progress.
anything that'll give a job opportunity and
Yeah.
locally is fantastic.
I think so. I
Yeah.
mean, Disney is the main draw to Orlando.
Yeah.
So
Besides us and
Besides
High Hollow
us.
Labs.
Besides,
Besides
right,
the
and
Squadcast,
Orlando
of course.
Squadcast. Yeah,
For sure.
But-
we provide a lot of.
there's progress. So for the most part, I think you guys have mostly heard progress from me.
Yeah, this is good.
But I have some questionable ones coming up.
Ooh.
Oh, do you? Oh, we'll have to
yeah.
tune in for the next episode to hear that one. Yeah, that's an easy one.
All right.
And then if people that say it's not progress and they don't like Disney, and that's
Yeah.
okay, you don't have
Yeah,
to.
no.
You don't have to.
Well, cool.
But then
Well,
don't come here and complain about it.
Yeah, seriously.
And they, right.
Carlos.
All right. Well, let's talk to Annamarie about Hope for More.
Yeah, let's find out a little bit more about this foundation.
Let's go.
All right, welcome to our monthly podcast segment where we showcase a new local charity each month. Our aim is to highlight the incredible work being done by charities in our community and to encourage our listeners to take action and help support their causes. Each month, we'll speak to representatives from different organizations, learn about their missions, and discover ways in which we can give back and continue to make a positive impact. Today, we have Annamarie Montisano, and she's going to be talking to us about the Hope for More Foundation.
Yeah, so hi.
Hi.
Annamarie.
Hey, thank you.
I want everyone to greet me like that all the time. when I
Annamarie.
walk in a room.
Montisano.
Montisano.
Yeah, so Annamarie Montisano. I'm on the executive board for the Hope for More Foundation. I've been working with them 5 years unofficially, on the board for about 4 years. And our mission is to help, we focus on homeless and helping feed people here super hyper local in Central Florida. So we don't really help big organizations. We're finding smaller organizations or smaller people within the community to help. So basically, we throw a large scale event. We pick a beneficiary. It's a different beneficiary each time. And that's how we kind of spread the love. And then we also keep some funds in house after an event so that we can help smaller organizations throughout the year as well. So for example, we helped a food pantry drive in Davenport, a school that needed to fill their pantry before summer hits because the kids still need to come and eat when school's not in session. So we did a $1,000 shopping spree at Publix, which I'm going to Costco next time, but
Dollar goes a little farther there.
a little farther, a little farther. But
They'll
yeah,
get you with the buy one get one though.
Oh, yeah.
You'd be like,
Yeah.
oh, it's the buy one get one, but it's $35.
What a deal.
Yeah, what a deal.
So what are some of the big events you guys put on? What have
So
you
our
done in the
largest event is Anti-Gala, which is in February. It's February 3rd next year, if you guys want to save the date.
Marking my calendar.
Yep. And that's kind of how it started, really. It started with the food drive, and then that was our first largest event. And we basically said, instead of spending money on a dress and getting a limo and spending all this money getting ready, take all that money that you have and just put it straight to the organization, and let's throw a tailgate party. So it's a giant college tailgate party, cornhole, beer pong, come as you are. We have a really, I mean, I'm biased, but we have a really great auction, open bar, food truck food, and it's like very casual, and it's a great way to network. I mean, we have 750 people in attendance last year, and we raised a little over $280,000 in one night.
awesome.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
so that's our
Fantastic.
biggest event. So we picked quite a few beneficiaries because it's such a large amount. And like I said, keeping some in house that then can help the pantries and the smaller
Yeah.
things throughout the year.
Sure.
So I hope for more for you specifically. What is your passion about it?
Yeah, what brought you? What's your passion that brought you into that?
Events and helping people. So really when my mortgage company kind of rebranded to do more charity work, I was introduced to Anti-Gala and I fell in love. I mean, I was not on the board. Nobody asked me to be part of the board. I was just full in getting chairs and tables for free. I mean, just using my connections through where I went to school. And I just really helped. And then the second year they were like, do you want to do this officially? And I was
You were like
oh my God,
bussing
yes.
tables. She was like, does anybody need a drink refill?
No, literally,
You know,
that's
like-
not even, that's a joke, but not a joke, because at my golf tournament, there's a picture of me just picking trash up because nobody else was doing it. So I just have a weird addiction to events, and then watching how large of a scale the event was and how big the impact was.
Yeah.
The first year I helped with Anti-Gala, we did 100K. The next year was COVID, and we still did 100K, which was incredible.
Yeah.
And then the next year we doubled it. And then this year we almost did another 100. So,
Right. So almost tripled it. That's fantastic.
yeah. So watching it grow has really been the addiction behind it, and kind of why I've voluntold by my friend JR to get involved with all the other events, and now I'm addicted.
What I love about charity work and like is that anybody can do it. And it's not, you don't have to do a new skill or do something new. It's like do what you're already good at and just figure out how to implement it into your system and processes.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people say, "Oh, well, I'm not rich. I can't stroke a check." Well, come volunteer the night of. Or,
Right.
Yeah.
we need somebody to fill this void.
Oh,
Do you know
gosh,
a
yeah.
connection?
Sure.
So I think a lot of people, and me in the beginning, I was like, I'm not rich. I can't be a 20 grand sponsor. But you know who can? Paul Massey. So it's like, who do you know that also wants to help the community where you don't necessarily have to write the check, but you're still helping the
Making the
organization.
connections and-
Yeah.
Yeah, being part of the process.
So what is
Yeah.
the overall goal of the foundation? Like what is your stretch? Do you have a stretch goal? Do you have a 5, 10, 15-year goal? Like what do you guys want to do? Where do you want to take it?
Just raising more money. I mean, just point blank period, and keeping with our branding. So our branding, everything's anti-hunger, the Fashion and Hope fashion show, which I can get into in a second. It's not stuffy. It's not formal. It's come as you are, have fun, put more money to the charity. So keeping with that branding with all of our events. And we've inherited more events as the years go on, just because we have a different reach than some of the other organizations. So this was the first year that we took on Enchantment Ball, and then next year we're kind of twisting into making our own. So I think adding on more events slowly, which then in turn raises more money.
what events do you have coming up that people?
Yeah, what's coming up?
So
people can
fashion show is
attend?
the next big one. We're looking for tickets. We're looking for sponsors. We're looking for volunteers. So this is our 6th annual fashion show with Hope for More, and it's at the Bentley in Orlando. So we will be amongst the Rolls Royces and the Bentleys and the Lambos. And it's a really, really cool event. And we're going to have a happy hour, VIP. There'll be general admission tickets, so anybody can come. We have 15-ish local boutiques, 60 models. We have some celebrity models. They're not announced yet, but some are in sports.
Stop.
Robert Stack.
Stop,
me.
Rob.
Oh,
you weren't
good
supposed
for
to
you.
say anything
Good for
yet.
you.
You
Good
guys
for
haven't noticed I stopped eating?
You guys would make great models, honestly,
great.
or
Stop
MCs
Stop
too.
it.
Look at those legs.
We're expensive, actually.
It's for charity, so
That's right.
cut it to the free 99.
So I'm going to give these gams for the people.
But
Great.
yeah, the fashion show is benefiting Fane's House. So I don't know if you guys have heard of the organization. Their co-founder is an ex-football player, Jeff Fane. And they have a 7,000 square foot facility over in Pine Hill community. And they house children who are 18 to 23. So they've phased out of the foster care system. And they're either facing homelessness or they're facing uncontrollable home situation. So it's helping them with mentorship. They make their own goals as far as job and life goals, and they kind of help mentor them so that when they're at that vulnerable age where the foster system says, too bad, so sad, they have somewhere to go. So that's our
fantastic.
beneficiary
Yeah, that's
for
a great-
Wow,
the
that
fashion
is
show, as
great.
well as keeping, like I said, some stuff in house to help the pantries and stuff.
And this is all, like you said, very Orlando based.
yes, it's hyper local.
Charities.
Yeah.
So,
And so where can people go to get involved, to learn more about this? Is there a website? Is there a...
Yep. So there's 2 websites, thefashionandhope.org if you guys want to be involved with the fashion show itself or learn a little bit more. And then if you want to see more on the organization in general and look at our food drive or the Enchantment Ball, we also have a golf tournament. All of that stuff can be found on hopeformorefoundation.org.
Fantastic. And before we wrap up and kind of
Finish.
leave, I don't know. Can you share a story of how the foundation has maybe impacted somebody's life or impacted a charity?
I mean, it's impacted so many lives. So I keep talking about the pantry because it was the most recent one. So I have a friend, Luana, reached out to the organization, said, hey, this pantry needs help. I've donated this much. Is it possible you guys could do another 1,000? We said, it gets sent to our board. We always do thumbs up. I don't think we've ever denied anything. And she's like, okay, do you want to drive to Davenport and do it? So me and Luana went shopping at Publix, got 5 carts full of food, and then we went to the school, met all the staff. We met the woman who volunteers and has been running the pantry. She showed us how she's organized it, where if the kid has maybe a baby at home, they're also sending food home to that baby, not just the kids within the school. Yeah. And then like walking in their pantry, seeing the organization of it. I mean, that was very moving because summer's coming and they're like, this is the most full we've seen our pantry since we started. Wow. So, I mean, that was very heartwarming. The last smaller initiative we did, it was a single father and his kid, and they needed housing. So we found them an apartment. We found them all new cooking stuff. So, seeing and talking to those smaller things. I mean, the big check is great, obviously, as well. But seeing the smaller stuff sometimes is a little more special. A little more
powerful. You can see it yourself. You can see those results. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, we want to thank you for being on the show and kind of highlighting your organization and what they do and how we can get involved and help.
So if you're listening, you want to help, then just either comment below or go to our website.
Find me on Instagram. If you want to give money, I will find a way.
That's right. Thanks, Annamarie.
Yeah, thanks for
Thank you guys. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course.
Annamarie
Montisano.
Thanks, guys.